someone told me, I don't know if this is true, they said there's 40 to 50 feet of topsoil out there. It's a whole kind of river delta. And they just, it's just real strawberry country out here. Too
Wow.
bad they spray the heck out of them with pesticides.
Oh
So
yeah, yeah. Kill the
Right.
topsoil.
oh man.
That's something that we've talked about in other shows. Is the focus is on the plant instead of the ground, and the
Mm.
pesticides are killing the earth, but they don't care because then you're forced to buy the herbicides, pesticides, all the different things, because you have to feed the plant because there's nothing coming out of the earth to feed them. So you're actually stuck on the chemical trail.
Yeah, that's true. That's
And
true.
and
It's surprising how we do thrive, even on these compromised fruits and vegetables. Human
absolutely,
body's amazing.
yes, and basically the plants are growing on three different things, NPK, but from the ground would give it like 80 different minerals and nutrients and vitamins and all these different things. And so the plants look good, kind of like the people. They're not as strong as they should be, and we get weak inside because of it, right? We're trained to look good on the outside,
Mm.
and the inside's falling apart. But we take care of the outside, and everybody goes, "Well, you don't look sick to me." Same with the plant, right? Plants look great.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I remember Dr. Morse came under attack, by some people saying, well, these fruits are not what they used to be, so you can't be fruitarian so much anymore. They're all hybrided out and they're full of pesticides, whatever. And his counter was that he still regenerates people even on Walmart fruit. So you know, there's still a lot of healing power in the fruits we get. Of course, we try to get the best we can, but that's not always easy. But it's still our highest choice. You know.
And and I think we all know the answers to this, but there's people that are watching that don't. So why is that? Why can a fruit that's not actually sun ripened and doesn't have all the nutrients, how does that heal the body?
Well, the fruits are number one. They're astringent. They pull things. They help move the lymphatic system. Like I say endlessly, it all goes back to cleaning the cells. This lymph fluid is 75% of the interstitial fluid. The fluid between the cells, and this is what cleans them. So they're like little babies. We have to keep them clean. We have to feed them with the blood. Blood brings the nutrients, and the lymph cleans them. So our little 100 trillion children need to be clean. They need their diaper changed. I mean, when my daughter's diaper wasn't changed in time, they get rashes, right? Those acids burn them,
Sorry, big
burn their
problem.
little sensitive skin. It's the same thing with those little sensitive cells. So, we need to keep that moving and clean, and the fruits do that more than any other food. And so even though it might not be the greatest orange in the world that you're eating or whatever, it's still going to have those properties. And especially with the berries, you're going to have those flavonoids, right? Those wonderful antioxidants that come in and help just neutralize acids and toxins and all that. So they're just super powerful. Unlike the vegetables, the vegetables can help us rebuild, but they're not cleansing like the fruit. And the more I study this, the more I get into, the more I experience it myself, the more I realize just how much we do need the fruits.
Oh,
And
totally agree.
even if we can't get our hands on them, but I don't know if you guys have Trader Joe's where you're at.
Yes, I
Um,
do anyway.
oh, you do? Okay. And
No,
in North Dakota?
we don't. Not in Fargo. We just got a natural grocer about a year ago,
Oh,
so that
nice.
was our big woohoo. But no, we don't have a Trader Joe's here. We are hopefully soon. But
Well, they've been able to really bring sort of Whole Foods, quality in a lot of ways, at a more affordable level. I can get a pound of I think they're from your area, Gary, some wild boreal blueberries, no pesticides, and they say they're wild. They're tiny little blueberries. They're
Yeah.
really great for $3.50 a pound.
Wow.
They're frozen,
Yep.
but they're amazing. And frozen is not that much lower than fresh. It is lower than fresh, but if you have the choice of, okay, having a non-organic fresh and a frozen organic or wild no pesticides, I'd rather take the frozen myself.
Yeah, I'm glad
Yeah.
you brought that up because that's a very important question. As people are always saying, well, fresh or frozen, or a lot of times, well, not a lot of times, when they actually pick to freeze, it is ripe. It's sun ripened.
Yes.
So it is more powerful at that point, even though they're freezing it, than picking it 15 days or whatever it is before it's ripe and shipping it around the country and gassing it and doing whatever else they're doing.
Good point. That's a good point. Yeah, if you can find the frozen that is there's some care taken when they freeze it. Their industry has figured out how to keep it the freshest and the best by doing it all right there. So that's a good point. It really is about picking it correctly. I mean, because as the fruit ripens, the sugar content goes up to a point. The acid content goes down. So yeah, eating unripe fruit can actually do you damage, especially with the pineapples and the kiwis.
Yeah, I was going to say the pineapples. That's big.
Big, yeah.
You have to really be careful with that because a pineapple, after it's picked, will not continue to ripen. It will always stay acidic.
I've heard the only fruit that ripens after it's picked are bananas.
Yep,
The rest just ferment and they rot.
Yep,
So it's kind of foolish to say, oh, I'm gonna have this green pineapple, take it home, put it on the counter for a few days, and it's gonna be ripe. No, it's just gonna start fermenting and rotting. So it's really
Mark, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
What is your take on if they are fermented then? Eating fruits that have been fermented.
Well, you're taking in degraded food. It's lost its potency. You're going to take in some funguses, some bacteria, things like that. So it's just more for the body to handle. Your body will handle it, but it's just harder on the body. It's not as nutritious. So learning how to go to a market and actually, recognize what fruit is ripe, what is not. Actually looking at it, picking it up, and each fruit's different. I'm not an expert on it. I'm trying to get better at it. Some of my friends are farmers here, the generations of it, and they know how to tap on the watermelons and the honeydews and all that. They know how to look at the things and know.
I act like it when I go. I pretend that I know what I'm doing.
Well, yeah, I mean, fake it till you make it, right? I mean, as long as you try it, you get better.
That's right.
But I learned a trick with the avocados. I don't know if you guys know this, but you can pick up the avocado, right? Of course, kind of push on it a little bit, and then there's that little kind of belly button on the avocado. Take your thumb and flip that off, and then look. If it's nice and green inside of there, it's a good avocado. But if you flip that off and it's all kind of degraded and brown and crummy in there, you probably got a bad avocado. So that's a good little trick there.
Is it bad because it's overripe, or?
Yeah, you're overripened.
Okay.
Avocados are a little tricky, That is one fruit that they do pick a bit hard. I don't know if it's technically unripe, but it's a bit hard.
Yes.
And then it will only soften as it's off the tree. There's some kind of a chemical reaction that takes place when it comes off the tree.
Okay.
So that's okay. That avocados are okay to pick a little, to buy a little bit hard, as long as as long as you take a look at that little area there, flip that little cap off. So, and I love avocados. They're fantastic.
Oh my God, they're amazing.
They're part of what they call the veggie fruits. We're still technically eating a fruit, but it's a veggie fruit. And they're actually, from what I hear, they're berries. Avocados are berries. So yeah. So I love them. They're fantastic.
How do people get in touch with us?
Oh gosh, with so many avenues. No, if you guys need to get a hold of us, we are at livefooddetox@gmail.com, or you can also go to our Facebook page as well, in group, and let us know you have some questions.
Part of the reason that we're selecting the people we're selecting is they were really sick. And over the years and through time and effort and healing crises, they have figured out how to reclaim their body and how to re-enter a healthy lifestyle again. And Mark is one of those people. So Live Food Detox on Facebook, right?
Yeah.
Live Food Detox on YouTube. If you want to stay up with our videos, then when you go see one of our videos, just subscribe, and as we do new videos, they will come to you.
Yeah.
So they'll be right there, and you can stay up with the latest things that we're doing and talking about, and that would be fantastic. We'd love to have you on board. Share your ideas, your thoughts, comments.
And if there's anybody that you guys want to see that we may not have thought of to contact, please let us know. That would be great help too.
And if they have a question, where do they do that?
If they have a question?
Yep.
Yes. livefooddetox@gmail.com.
Awesome. Fantastic being here with you again, as always. Love seeing your smile.
Thank you. Even if it's a sick one.
Well,
plug through. And plug through.
Yeah, that's part of the fact that you're doing this and you don't feel well is just showing other people that you can still do things, and you can do things that help other people and things that really matter, even though you're sick and or you're having a healing crisis.
A little bit, yeah.
It's not the end of the world, although it can feel like it. And we both know that. It can feel like you question a lot of things.
Oh yeah.
So
But I know better, so I know that this is just one more step up, and to keep going.
Yes.
So yeah, there's no stopping. We keep doing these regardless. So hang in there with us too, guys. I was just gonna say we go through it with you in these healing crises. These are not just talked about. So yeah, they definitely let you know what you're made of.
And you're slowly working your way through it. But yeah, it can be a process. So don't give up. You got to keep at it. Keep going. Get that circulation going. That's really important.
I need to go warm up.
All right. So love you.
Love you too.
And
Thanks, guys. Hang in there.
I will talk to you later, and I hope everybody has an amazing, fantastic detox.
Yeah.
Gotta stick with it.
Definitely. You got it, guys.
I will talk to you later.
Okay.
All right. Bye-bye.
Guys, bye.
Oops, where are you? Bye-bye.